My name is Eddie, or Edwin Lubari. I'm from South Sudan. I came to Australia in 2003. I started school as an adult student at Woodridge State High School. Orientation we got at the time is about school uniforms and timetable and when you're running in late. We had a bit of a walk through the school tuck shop, but there's not much about how you go about buying food in the school tuck shop. We never take food to school back home, so this idea of taking food to school is quite foreign to us, to a lot of us. And also the food at the tuck shop, it's a new country, new food, and you're really not familiar with the food. I remember the only thing I take to school is only maybe a couple of biscuits, and we usually eat quite a big breakfast and you go to school. But there's times where you have money now and then. As time progresses, as we settle into the country, parents getting busy, and a little bit of income start coming into the family, so we have a bit of a money now and then. So you have $10 or so and you go to school and you need to buy something, and that's where the challenge comes in. You line up with everyone else and there's a lot of pressure behind you to keep moving, but also you need to order what you need to order for your lunch, and a lot of the food are really unfamiliar food, so make it really challenging. And I remember it was really terrifying. First is not knowing what the food is and how to call the food name in English while learning English. That's really hard, but also this empowering where you try to say the name of the food and the person can't hear and there's a lot of people coming on the line, so your best shot is to point on the food that you wanted, but looking back in time, I think those food options that are quite easily to point on are not really necessarily the health food. Well, I know that now, I don't know that back then. The menu is too busy, too much information, and you can't read. So sometimes it's kind of a second guessing point. You point the food, you get given something else, not what you want, but you don't have the opportunity to negotiate and say, no, that's not what I want, I actually want the other one. So you just keep quiet and take it and pay for it and you go. And then obviously the next thing is you don't want to come back to the tuck shop. I think a menu that is quite with less wording, a lot of pictures put around it, but also making that menu accessible, not only in the tuck shop up in the where you read the menu, but as you go through. I think that would be really good. The other thing is also, having people working in the tuck shop. If you have a quite diverse people from the community, different people working in the tuck shop, for me, I think that would make me feel more comfortable if I see someone from our community even volunteering in the tuck shop. That would just create that welcoming environment. And I might speak in accents, he might understand my accent more quicker. So that make it much easier for me to go back to the tuck shop and encourage myself to go back to the tuck shop. Looking back in time, I actually thought the school and the tuck shop provided a good learning opportunity for me, for the students to learn about conversation even, because that's all part of learning English, talking to people and ordering food, and food is really important. If you can negotiate what you want, I think that's will get more people eating more healthier food, or I could have eaten more healthier food.